Alright everyone, welcome back to my Starbound stream. Last night I nearly choked to death halfway through the stream, but then I went about and did a few more bounties and other idle things. I honestly don't even remember. Choking to death just about took up all memory of what happened last night. But I did go ahead and already make an edited version of that stream for later YouTube upload because I knew I'd forget if I didn't. In the meantime, I spent a decent chunk of today going around collecting mech parts and blueprints and whatnot, and have upgraded my mech a fair amount. However, I have not yet upgraded the legs. Oh gosh. Jelinski says, "Hi, doing good. I hope you're doing good as well." I think I am. My acid reflux hit kind of out of nowhere yesterday, so I just hope it doesn't happen again today. Hey Jelinski, help me out a second. Oh yeah, I was thinking of getting this too. Which legs should I get? Should I go for ground speed or jumping? My throat's fine today, thank you for asking. Jelinski says jumping, so Ronin legs it is. That was a dilemma that was bugging me all day. And then I need to get me this, because I need that defense. The energy's nice, the skull look is super sweet, but I need that defense, man. Defend against the mines. Alright. Finally replace the legs. Those look really weird with that skull, man. But yeah, I'm sure you may have noticed I got a new arm cannon. It's not as good as I would like. It's pretty slow firing. But it'll do. It is power 4, so it's slightly better than what I had. I also got the beam drill, which is also something that is not as good as I'd like it to be. But it'll do for the time being. There be my mech upgrades. At some point last night, I also tried setting up a custom station, but I wasn't able to get very far. I do not have a lot of architectural motivation, and I do not have a lot of architectural ideas either. But I can show it to you guys. There's not much there. I called it High Kingdom. I built it in the same system as the starting planet. Added these doors. I might mess around with some things to add in some more believable not expensive, not expensive, but like heavy-duty looking doors. Got an equal spot up there, and then I built this. Kind of by accident. I wanted a long hallway. I didn't want it to be a rail hallway. But I suppose building it like this works. You can still run under the thing if you feel like it. And then I built this giant core space. I don't really know what to do with it, though, is the problem. I didn't realize it would be this big. The space station system's neat, but it could be better. Jelinski says, "I like it, it looks nice." Thank you very much. In other news, I joined the Starbound Discord, the Chucklefish Discord, finally, and have found something out. Apparently, development on this game is actually not exactly done. It's just put on hold because they're developing an Xbox version and they don't want to work they don't really have any manpower to focus on the PC version until the Xbox version is done, at which point I guess they plan to, oh, I lost my train of thought. I guess they plan to take some of what they figure out with the Xbox version and put it into the PC version or something like that. I don't know all the details. It's good to know that they might not be done on this game, but it's really annoying to know that I didn't even know they were making an Xbox version. Who knows how frickin' long it's going to be before they get the chance to optimize the PC version that's already technically out of date. That's like finding out Nintendo plans to make an update for the original Super Mario Bros. Like, man, you sure took your sweet time with that one, didn't you? But yeah, I turned on admin mode for a bit because I pressed left and it went to the right. I meant to step out, but I misclicked. But anyway, oh yeah, I also learned apparently they can't release the source code because they are not the ones that made the engine. Whoever made the engine has partial rights to it or something. So hopefully they fix the game at some point. I really don't want to have this game stuck in limbo. It's such a neat game. What else was I saying? Gosh dang it, what else was I saying? I completely lost my train of thought. Jelinski says, oh, didn't know there will be an Xbox release. On Steam, I read someone's post that said that the game is going to be abandonware. I sure hope not. This game's freaking great. It deserves more than it got. And it already got a lot. Anyway, I guess let's hop into things. Let's tackle the Peacekeeper mission first, so that we can maybe take advantage of some of the final tier Peacekeeper equipment. Gosh dang it, get me down there. Jelinski, was it you that said you didn't like getting fuel because it was, like, scary or something? Pardon me, I've got some blueberry pomegranate lemonade from Wendy's here. This is the tiniest toxic island I have ever seen. It's so cute. A toxic top. It surely looks, healthy. Yeah, I'll bet. I forgot I had that. Well. Ah, here's a much more reasonable island for this place. Gotta hurry. Oh yeah, I forgot I've got the healing thing on. Yeah, that's another thing that happened, is I got a few more mods for the Splunking APP. In-game mods, the little card thing at the bottom. I got a few more things for it. I want to put these doors in the space station. Impressively enough, you cannot remove space station rooms once you've added them. without applying a mod that lets you make them breakable and then breaking them. But I don't know, there's potential that makes it impossible to build anymore there without just building manually or something. I don't know how that works. The weird thing is there's not a mod that lets you just remove them so you can experiment with rooms, which is what I wanted to do. That's part of why I haven't done more with the space station, because I don't know what I want to do, and it doesn't give me the option to experiment. It's really strange. And frankly annoying. That's another thing I kind of hope they add into the game if they ever get working on it again. Here we go, racing down the roads. Alright, I'll just barge in here in my car, I guess. I want this. So are we tackling the stereotypical nightclub crime lord here? Drop on you from above. I'm debating whether or not I like this gravity mod I've got on. I guess it prevents me from dying of fall damage, possibly. Oh, I didn't realize I was way up in here. I'm a dunce. Go ahead, Peacekeeper, make my day. Well, you're dead, so I hope that counts. Whoop! Warning! Hazard! You'll fall a couple of feet. Yeah, it might hurt a little bit. If you twist your ankle or something. Alright, dude, calm down. Bye! The leader of this huge gang was a Florin. Dr. Sia? It was a Florin doctor? That's one successful Florin, goodness. I am not in survival mode. I meant to be in survival mode, but I didn't remember that until I had already completed the entire first tier, if I recall. Either way, I was already fairly deep into a stream when I realized I had set it up wrong, and I didn't feel like restarting, so here we are. I might do survival mode in the eventuality that I play Frackin' Universe, because Frackin' Universe also has the whole, like, your species determines what you eat thing, and I think that's kind of neat. Either that, or I'll just add a mod that makes hunger a thing in casual, because, I don't know, I don't like dropping half my stuff when I die. I always hated that. It's like, it's painful enough that I have to get back to where I was. It's just as painful that I have to get there in a time limit or my stuff disappears, because it's harder to get back there that quick without my stuff, you know? Wait a minute, was there something there that I wanted? I feel like there was. I might just be thinking of the... I might just be thinking of the music system that was set up there. Yeah, there's nothing here I want. Okay. To be underground in nowhere and drop the loot is painful, says Jelinski. Indeed it is, and that's why I actually do have a mod that helps with that. It's called Memento Mori. It lets you build this thing for 1,000 pixels that it guides you to where you died. Which is really helpful in games like this where you can't just map that. Alright, time to show off. I can do this now with this really cool looking and oddly draconic looking laser gun. Or I have the mining laser, which has ridiculous range, enough that there are mods out there that make it only shoot to where your cursor is. But I'm going to keep that off because sometimes I rely on the intersection between my gun and the laser to help me aim or deal with moving enemies. With the head of their organization gone, those varmints won't be too much trouble from now on. Mighty fine work, partner. I'm opening a new station and assigning you to it. The universe is infinite and so is the crime. Head on over. Will do. And while I'm at it, I will grab these. Wow, this was pretty far. A slick neon space station used as a hub for peacekeepers. What was the how was the first one described? Probably junker. Let's see if it tells us. A derelict asteroid hastily refitted into a hub for the peacekeepers. A slightly rundown office currently being used as a hub for the peacekeepers. A hub for peacekeepers that is small but homely. A large space station with many facilities. And then there's the current one. Whoops. And we've got some new planet types here too, but we're not going to any of them just yet. Hey there, Phi! Welcome in. How come you always introduce yourself with a star, like you're correcting something you said? Not that it's a problem, I'm just curious. This is like the regular Peacekeeper emblem, but cooler. Way cooler. Welcome to your new Peacekeeper station. Ooh, they got slick, Musketeer hats, if you want to call them that. Moonfoot? What a great name for a glitch. I like it. The Foppish Smuggler Fellowship. Starkhand? That's a great name for a glitch too, Starkhand. Vice says, old habit tied to my avoiding arthritic pains. Fair enough, I suppose that makes sense. Ah, we can now get to these if we want to. I'll take that. I'll take 2 of those. 2 of those. 5 of those. And 5 of those. I don't know what I'll do with them, but I'll take them. Peacekeeper drone, a deployable automated drone that fires explosive rounds. Ooh. I don't remember that guy being in the game. A responsible mining tool that drills with a focused microwave beam. Neo Laser Mech Arm, a ranged defensive beam weapon designed for Peacekeeper agents. I'll probably take that. Oh, I can't get this if I do, though. I straight up can't afford this yet. That's fine, though. I really want that. That is a cool mech body. Man, I really should have saved more of my, peace credits, but I'll take this for now because it's better than what I'm currently dealing with. If I recall, anyway. Ah, and I can now just come right over here to attach it. I'm trying to remember if I have any of these already. I know I've got the mug. I remember buying that. Fi says, I haven't done much with the Peacekeeper quest lines, which is... Oh! They said, is this part of the actual game or a mod for the Peacekeepers? I haven't done much with the Peacekeeper quest lines, which is why I'm asking. What specifically are you asking about? If you're talking about the base itself, then... Actually, there's a secret right there. I'm just noticing that. But yeah, if you're talking about the base, then this is normal. Yeah, so... Usually it's you do 2... So to describe it, when I came in here, you saw the bounties. When you complete all those bounties, it gives you a second set. And if you complete all of those, then it sends you after the head of the gang that you've been hunting with all of those bounties. Because all the bounties are like the same gang, except for wild animals. Once you complete the head of a gang, it ranks you up and you're moved to a new base. And after this rank, once you complete this rank, you fight... Well, I won't spoil it. There is a final boss. But then after that, you just keep bumping around at the same rank, pretty much. Okay, now that we have set that up... Actually, maybe I should have gotten the gun because I'm about to go into an actual mission, but... Oh well. Now that we've set that up, time for the Mininog Stronghold. According to Esther, this mansion base is where we might find the Apex artifact. I just realized somebody I know might want to see this. I'm gonna see if they are even online right now. Doesn't look like they are. Maybe I should have streamed this earlier so they could watch if they were around. Oh well. One moment. Alright, let's go. Oh, I should have sold off my stuff first. I might quit so I can go do that, clear up my inventory first. Yeah, I need to clear up my inventory first. Hold on. I forgot to get the secrets around the base, too. I'll do that before I start the mission, and then I'll sell my stuff. Man, what a buzzkill. I'm like, alright, let's get into the next part of the story, and then I just completely bail. Now that I have this long-range thing, I can probably afford to get a much better mining laser. I mean, not mining laser, a much better melee weapon. That isn't the mining laser. I want this. I need a lot more stuff for that, though. Darn. Oh well. Got those. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, boop. Yeah. Fi says, I wish they'd put in an option in-game to have different sail types. I might look into that avian mod. So, it used to be that each race had their own sail mod that, well, their own sail model that was, like, a default version of the species or something. And then, for some reason, they decided to make all of them just boring wireframe dude. I don't know why they removed some stuff like that, because it's like, that would have been cool to have, like, race-specific sails. But I guess they just felt like it would be weird in lore to do that, because the ship you take is supposedly a random ship. Why would it be specific to your species? But I don't know. There's a mod out there that adds that back in. Or there's Avian, and I'm sure there's other sail mods out there. I haven't really looked into them much. I was earlier looking at a couple different race-specific ships, though. I forgot the Florin ship gets like a massive greenhouse on the top. And I don't think I've ever played a Florin far enough to do that. So it's like, what could I have done with a giant greenhouse on top of my ship? How could I have decorated that? Probably turned it into an epic restaurant up there or something. Alright, I need to put my credits in here. I'll put those in there too. And now, off we go. Fi said, also got myself reacquainted with how to get particular colonist types, including guards and even merchants. Nice! I never learned that because I've never built a colony. Maybe someday I'll figure that out, but not being an architect, why try to build a colony if I can't even build a house, you know? Not that you need to be an architect to figure that stuff out, I just don't have the patience to figure it out when I don't have any talent for it. I like things to look nice, and it drives me nuts if I like build a whole thing and it doesn't look nice, but I don't know what to do with it. I can't stand it. I love how you can see the invisible top of this place because of this shield. Even though the rain makes it down in anyway. Hey, soldier! Quick, we need you down in the tunnels. Oh, wait. You're not one of mine. If you're here to join us, we could use you. The name's Lana Blake, and if you want into this Minog stronghold as bad as I do, use the tunnel access to lower the defenses for us. So we've got an Apex Uprising. Looks like we've coincided with a rebel attack against the Mininog. I think this will be advantageous to both of them and us, dear. Didn't I see something else? Yeah, how do we get in there? Oh wait, you know what? It's probably something to do with the traps in this place. Lots of guards patrolling everywhere, like as if this place was totally important to them. So many monkey guards. Even the restrooms are guarded. And the kitchen. And that big ominous room filled with computery stuff. I don't know what you're seeing. Dispatch today from Mininog Stronghold number 1. I've been calling it the Miniknog for so much of my life, it's really hard to say Mininog now. Also because it sounds like mini eggnog. To Mininog headquarters. Informing HQ of effectiveness of new defensive systems installed at number 1. Also of success of weapons system currently in development. All expectations surpassed. Number 1 offers HQ assistance in instituting said systems on HQ's site. Technicians dispatched immediately upon request. So, some kind of weapon system they worked out worked beautifully, according to their desired standards. Ah! I've activated something here. Jelinski said, I was trying to build a beach hotel, but I didn't like the swimming pool. I need to figure it out how to build it. Fi said, thought you might be interested in having a merchant at your starting planet. All you need in order to get one is make sure you have a light source, a table, chair, decorations suiting the race you want, a cash register or such similar, and a bed. Good to know. I'll probably pass, because I don't have much use for merchants at this point in the game. Who was that? But, of course, if I ever do build one, I'll let you guys know. These doors seem to be connected. If you open them, the other ones on the surface will open too. Yeah, see, I opened that one up there. Look at this cool dude. The spin slash is semi-deceptively really good. It's really goofy, but it works wonders. So this is the other armor set that I would wear if it... Well, it doesn't look too bad paired with these pants. I'll admit. but I do think this one looks better. We have now been able to determine that there are no remaining Apex colonies that are free of rebel activity. There are rebels on all Apex-occupied worlds, and the movement is especially prevalent in our larger cities. Intelligence has managed to establish that there are several cities in which each precinct has its own base of rebel operations. Activity varies. Some cells limit themselves to underground dissemination of unlawful propaganda, while others partake in acts of aggressive sabotage and, as we know, all-out warfare. Fi said to get a guard or mercenary is just make sure to put a weapon chest in the building with the aforementioned furnishings, sans a cash register. Good to know. I might have to hold on to more weapon chests. Like I said, though, I wasn't planning to build a colony. Boop. Boop. Oh, are these lights? What? Oh yeah, they are lights. I thought they were buttons. You will meet a swift end? No, I won't. Not at your hand, anyway. What's down here? Oh, did anyone see that? So that is part of the wiring system that makes all this work. See, this armor suit looks cool, but it almost looks like something out of, like Superman or something. It looks just a little too cartoonish for my tastes. Which is why I like the samurai suit. Looks more spacey. Budget allocation proposal overview. Oh, this is a contents page. Overview, civil review and security, research and development. Oh, why am I yawning? 2. Societal unity, re-education, broadcasting Big Ape, suppressing the rebels, identifying insurgents, military action, retribution. Did I open that other gate yet? Wait a minute. Not yet. Okay. Trying to remember what I have to do to open that. I believe it has to do with that that pipe over there. Valve. The valve. That's what it's called. So where's the other valve is the question. Fi said, just sharing what I know, guards and mercs come in handy in case you have critter problems or such if you build a colony, because standard colonists are non-combatants. Makes sense. And it is good information to know if I ever build a colony. Notice these dudes are in lab coats. The barricade on the surface seems to be protected by a generator down here. However, it itself is protected by the shields. And here we have an awesome steampunk platform for some reason. I'm glad you can follow up with complex goals, she says. Oh yeah, so this is supposed to be like a huge power wall thing. Really cool stuff. I'm gonna go see if one of those buttons opened the thingamajig. It did! What have we here? The other half of that stone we found. And the moon. You might notice, for an assault on a base, there's a lot of laboratory stuff going on here. Fi said, wishing I could share what I've done so far. Spent only about an hour or two setting up a couple structures, and my barn, which somehow managed to spawn 2 of the electric fluffalo. I swear I only bought 1 egg, though. Could be a glitch. Or maybe they really do asexually reproduce. Let's see this platform break. Then again, I'm going down, so I might be good. Will it break on the way back up? It will. I don't think you'll like what's going on down there. Probably not, but only one way to find out. Clockwork elevator, a satisfyingly smooth ride, or it would be if I could actually ride it. Fi, you weren't here for what I said earlier. Oh, hey, this one's actually working pretty good. Well, I'll be darned. Maybe the clockwork elevators are exempt from the bug. And the only reason that one failed was because it had to start. Fi said if they do, I'm in trouble then. Referring to the fluffalos. And yeah, you can see we've got a bit of a torture chamber down here. That looks freaking scary. We got mutants. Oh, excuse me. Anyway, what I was saying, Fi, something that you missed earlier because you weren't here. I joined the Chucklefish Discord and asked about the possibility of getting the game's source code or something like that so we could fix the platforms. And they said, and I was told 2 things. Excuse me. Sorry, still a little bubbly after yesterday, I think. I think talking maybe triggers it sometimes. But anyway, the first thing I was told was that the game is actually not totally abandoned. They're working on an Xbox port, and they're thinking of returning some people to the PC side of things once the Xbox port is done. And maybe bringing stuff from the Xbox port into PC or something like that. Which is crazy, because I didn't even know they were working on an Xbox port, and neither did Jelinski. I don't think this has even really been announced outside of the Discord. The second thing they said was they can't make the game open source unless it becomes True Blue Abandonware, like, officially. And even then, they might not be able to because of the... I guess Chucklefish didn't make the engine that the game runs on, and whoever owns the engine owns part of the profits or something. So something like that. But yeah, interesting to know. Fi says the Apex story arc is pretty grim and a bit twisted, too. Yeah, it is. There's an interrogation room, or at least I think that's what that is. I swear I used to be able to climb into these things. I have to wonder what I'm thinking of. Is there a secret over here? A way to get up in there? Turn down the power. Turn off the power, rather, and it opens all the doors. Unless the power is still on and... Oh gosh dang it. See, this one's giving me issues. Ah, this is glass up the middle. Except for this part. Got a cool visor, though. I think I like my scouter more. Makes me look less robotic. But that visor goes really well with this outfit. How does it look with this one? Still looks just a bit too serious for my taste, but that looks dope, man. Why is there a broken mirror down here? Looks like someone's due for 7 years of bad luck, and for once it's not me. Ah, yes. I'm supposed to survive until that thing finishes charging. Well, that's easy to do, and these things go down in one hit. You can see the war is still kind of raging on up there. Now they're just waiting for me to open the door, of course, but still. I just realized, I think this is actually powering up the final boss, and that's why there's this thing here. There's a hint as to what the final boss of this place actually is. Are there any secrets down here that I missed? Doesn't seem like it. This is a well-established stronghold of the Mini-Nog. I know you're always sensibly cautious, dear, but I think this time extra care should be taken. I read that weird. Big Ape is a profoundly dangerous enemy. She looks familiar, yet somehow not. Does this door smell of bananas? Oh, wow, this is horrifying. Is it? I can't even tell what I'm looking at. You made it. Good. I'm wounded. I need you to finish what we started, to take out the final defenses. A huge fortified door. It would require more than a battering ram to get this open. Would it? It is just made of wood. Suppose you're here to spread peace. I wish you all the luck in the world. I put down my sandwich somewhere, and now I can't find it. Where does all the water come from? It doesn't look recollected. Single lamppost. Barbed wire, the bane of human clothing. Ah, yes. Our barbed wire and hedge fence. Unless the hedge itself is full of barbed wire, I have to wonder why they even bothered putting barbed wire up there. Fi said an Apex in a sundress. Was it a sundress? I don't think she's in a sundress. It looks to me like she's naked and covering herself with her hair. Fi said, no, wait, that's the Venus painting, Aphrodite on a seashell, except it's an Apex instead. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Let me open the door. Why can't I open the door? Did I glitch the game out somehow? If I said one of those two, I think the latter, though. Look, I'm perfectly willing to take out the final defenses, but I can't open the door. Why can't I open the door? That's real weird. I hope I don't have to go through all this again. Do I have to run all the way over here to push a button? Go down below to push a button? Okay, I guess I did have to run over and press that button. Which is weird, because I thought that was the button that opened my pathway into the building. Laboratory hatch. This painting seems familiar, but somehow bothers me. The china here is covered with images of Apex without any fur. Alright then. A simple little chair. What a dining table. It looks brand new, barely used. The smell reminds me of tropical fruit juices. Something seems off about this. I can't quite put my finger on it. It's the fact that this one is in a Speedo. That's my guess. It's a bookcase decorated with gold. It is, and I love it. I want to recline into this chair forever. I don't feel important enough to sit at a desk like this. I don't remember this classic painting featuring Apex. This picture looks familiar. Aside from the horrors and atrocities that happened here, this kind of furnishing is the kind of stuff I like to see in a big old mansion. I just want to point out these bookshelves had blueprints and syringes on them. Oh, this is definitely not the original. It's the monkey shriek. That was an awful joke. It's the Scream, but monkey style. Anyway, boss time. Look at this big old monitor in here. Now this might lag a bunch. I don't know. It used to be that it lagged hard enough that it was unplayable for me, but that was on an older computer that couldn't run it as well. Here's Big Ape. It's a hologram. And it's much scarier than the actual Big Ape we've seen. That is an angry monkey. And see, now that I've taken out one of these projectors, his image is looking a little bit out of focus. Ow. I love that they just have these hologram fists. What's with this scary Big Ape propaganda poster? Ow, I jumped right into that. This is actually a really neat poster, albeit still propaganda stuff. Brings a whole new meaning to the phrase staring daggers. There goes another one. Now he's all blue and discolored. I said blue and he changed to rainbow. This is really hard to dodge. Would it be better if I was under him? I don't know. Oh, I never realized the projectors regain their health after each one goes down. And now he's just a glitchy mess, which is really cool. Oh shoot, it's frickin' Andross. You think Big Ape was loosely inspired by Andross? Both of them are dictator monkeys. Is this his only attack now? Attack.lv.lua, is that? That's cool that it tells you the attack type now. Oh, no, it doesn't. Attack.lua is probably just a launch code or something, because it now does that for every attack. Well, Big Ape is down. Look at my HP. He's neat. This screen displays a variety of propaganda messages from Big Ape. What a neat boss fight. This device is meticulously engineered to launch fists with great force. The newest iteration of the Big Ape project and ballistic implementation system is proving highly effective. So far, all test subjects have been nullified. There is still debate amongst the research and development team as to the benefits of limiting lethality in the system. Previous iterations have left some subjects alive, and the experiences of these survivors has had a huge impact upon their psyche. The resultant terror of Big Ape has inspired levels of loyalty to the figure that are previously unheard of. Proponents for adjustment point out that nurturing this aspect of the system could be beneficial to ongoing promotion of the Big Ape construct. This school of thought is gaining momentum, and it is likely that changes will soon be implemented to purposefully allow some limited potential for the survival of test subjects. Notwithstanding this, there has been much celebration within the department as a result of realizing a 100% fatality rate using the current version of the system. I love how they're like, oh man, we can make a machine that will kill everyone that fights it. And it's like, why don't you just... This is a case of thinking too hard about things. Because it's like, look, if you just wanted all of them dead, why put them in a room with this huge, complex machine thing when you could just, like, dump them in a vat of acid, poison them, shoot them, lots of other things. Well done, soldier. Thanks to you, this is all worth it. Because of you, this... What is this thing? This glowing thing is very distracting. Oh, this is what you're here for? Take it. Soldier, I'd like to help you. I think you've earned some assistance. I have skills that might be useful to you. And yeah, there's the reveal of what Mininog means, Ministry of Knowledge, which I didn't put together until I read the book. And that was like 3 years ago, I want to say, maybe 4. Something about this sign makes me nervous. The Mininog started out as little more than a research institute. It looks like it was made to hold something important. Reminds me of a bad dream I once had. I wonder how long it's been since anyone's been down here. I mean, this place, you can see leaves are growing through it. Leaves and roots. The tech down here doesn't seem particularly advanced. This place is probably super old. May not have even had bad intentions when it was first formed. We got the Apex artifact, which kind of looks like a biomatter sample of some kind. I wonder if it's the key to what made them monkey people in the first place. It did say that that was a transformation they went through from a previous incarnation of themselves. Rage, which I think improves my damage. Cool. I'm so pleased our band is growing, that we're gathering allies along with the artifacts. It's almost like starting a new protectorate. Now we need to find the glitch artifact. Glitch tend to reside on planets with a lot of volcanic activity. They seem to find them vaguely comforting. Volcanic planets occur around fiery stars. Best to search for there for clues. I know the glitch are a little offbeat, but don't underestimate them. Look after yourself, dear. Soldier, the rebels have shipped me a new batch of augments. So yeah, that's what Lana does, is she sells augments. I have Energy 2, Health 3, Healing 3, Peacekeeper 2, and Gravity. Well, I don't need the Light Augment, don't need Gravity, and don't need Healing 1, because I've already got Healing 3. Excuse me. Fi said, DNA. They were apes who got smart, then they decided they didn't want to be so smart. A return to apedom, as it were, or at least that is my take on what I've read. That doesn't sound correct at all. The Mininog was figured out that they could control the population and became a complete dictatorship. The Apex key is a DNA helix, says Fi. Yeah, I'm fully aware of that. But I like to think that the DNA strand itself contains, like, a fluid or something that helped them boost their scientific progress. Because otherwise, like, I don't know, what value is that thing to them, you know? I guess all of the keys have technically just been a medallion of some kind, but still. And the main reason I like to think that is because of what the final key is, which I will not spoil. but the final key makes me think that the other keys had some kind of purpose in driving the culture of the race that they were given to. The Florin key was a bone and inspired them to hunt. The Hilotl key was an artistic little medallion thing that probably inspired their love for the arts. The Apex key could have not just been the DNA strand that was a huge discovery in science, but also maybe contained something within the strand itself. Maybe the strand is like glass tubes that had some kind of DNA fluid or something in it. And then the glitch key is also just a medallion, but I believe it is a golden one. $38.53. 53 is better than 45, but I still like my riot shield, man. I'll keep that visor. Fi said those labs were tied to research and reverting their own kind from their current state. I know what the keys are myself. I've beaten this game's main story dozens of times, but yeah, no spoilers. How did you find out that those labs were tied to reverting their kind? Because I thought that lab looked old. I thought the point of that lab was that was where they discovered how to set their kind to the current state in the first place. You know what? We have the codex. Fi said it's in their codex once you find the particular records for it. Well, I find it hard to believe that I've played this game as many times as I have and never seen that part of the codex, but alright. Maybe I'll find out someday. Or I guess I could probably just Google it at some point. I don't know. Can I fuse my shield? I cannot. So I will pop this in here. Wait. Did I put it in the other one? I'll take that. You can go in there. It is in here. Boop. Boop. Now we can do something cool. We can get the Ancient Alphabet, a guidebook for translating ancient runes. It's literally just a book of text. Somehow I forgot this was a thing. I might have to memorize this and try writing some stuff down in this language. What am I still doing here? I have no idea. I guess I could have checked the frog store for merch, but... oh well. Anyway, we are now free to explore the final tier without spoiling anything. So I suppose let's get started. Hostile ship. Whoever's flying this, we shouldn't get close without being prepared for a fight. Let's give it a go! Well, having two laser guns, one that periodically turns off. Other than the fact that it periodically turns off, this is a neat combination I got going on right here. I'm nearly dead, though. These things offer no knockback at all. I really do need that sword. Dang it! Fi said, did a little info gathering on the Apex. In short, they were originally a fair sight more human-looking, but due to a waterborne pathogen, they wound up evolving to appear more ape-like. Then the Ministry started research on reverting their kind, only it wound up making the test subjects even more ape-like and incredibly aggressive. So we were both right to a degree, I just got things a little flipped around on my end. That sounds also completely... and not to discredit you, Fi, but that also sounds incorrect compared to what I just read. They said... since the discovery of a seemingly incurable waterborne pathogen threatened the very existence of our once fragile people, implying that it was killing them. And it says, but then when all hope seemed lost, with formation of the Mininog came with more than just a cure. Their Vestigi Evo process, originally distributed as a cure for the disease, had the additional benefit of evolving us into our new familiar forms. Every living apex has now undergone VEP, signaling a decisive change in the future of our people. So it sounds to me like they were actually curing a regular disease, but the monkey thing was a side effect. You don't have the complete codex. You're right, I don't. But... and I definitely should have to track that down at some point, somehow. I find it baffling that I've never heard of what you're talking about. Excuse me. Anyway, Fi says they're out. Have a good night, Fi. Thank you for watching. Ooh, I nailed that. That was beautiful. These folks are more of a threat than Big Ape was. Dual rifle mech arm. Ooh. I don't even remember what that does. But that sounds good. Don't mind me, I'm just gonna take a nap on the torture bed if that's okay with everybody. What's that? How can I sleep with a drill above my face? It's not powered on. I'm good. I'm just kidding. That would be so freaking terrifying. There's no way. Sorry, give me a second. Alright, onward. Is there anyone else here to talk to me? Doesn't seem like it. I guess Jelinski left at some point. Darn. Next up, we'll go over here. And also go check out the dual rifle mech arm while I remember. What's better than a giant machine gun? 2 giant machine guns. Right, I forgot about this thing. I think I remember it being okay. But other than the beam drill and the gun I have now, this is the first craftable actual mech weapon we've gotten at Tier 4. Now I can finally build the missile rack. Bit late for that, friend. Missile rack's actually a really good weapon, but it's not as powerful as I need it to be anymore. I already sold my other weapons, though. Just remembered that. Shoot. Well, let's get out there and get more parts. Oh, oh dear. Oh dear. Not having anything to knock back ramming enemies is really painful. Why won't you die? That dude took a while to die. Hey! Somehow I avoided dying to that explosion. Or taking any damage at all, as far as I could tell. Which is really impressive. Man, that dude just flew in out of nowhere and took out a chunk of my health. Did you see that? You need to stop doing that, sir. Sir. Excuse me. Sir, you killed me. That's not appropriate, sir. You shouldn't be killing me. Oh, that was interesting. And I did it twice! And now I'm surrounded! Shoot. I couldn't get to the battery in time. This build is strong, but it's not good. I need a knockback. Sorry, I was just comparing the length of each laser, seeing if they were the same or not. Stop! Stop! Too much ramming! Man, those things really take out a lot of HP if they ram you. I never noticed just how harsh that was before. Hey! Where'd you come from? Jerk. I really do wish the protectorate laser stayed on, but I guess the implication is that it's kind of old technology that just fired a super burst of some kind. Super burst of energy. No new blueprints this time, darn. Someone sent me a message. I'm starting to feel just a little bit tired. I didn't expect to be feeling that yet. Let's do this one. Terry's here! Hey, Terry! Glad you could join us. How you doing? As you can see, I've done some upgrading to my mech as of last night. I spent some time today doing that. But it is not ideal. Terry says, I'm doing alright playing Pal World and being a derp. Yep. Sounds about right. Excuse me. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna die again. Purely by being rammed too much. There we go. Gosh, so many ramming enemies in these missions here. I just straight up need better equipment. Ah, here's where I died. I was thinking I died back there. Sorry if this is monotonous and boring. I figured it might be worth it to do a few of these before we moved on. See if I can upgrade my mech any further before I get into other tier 6 content and the hunting of bounties and such. Come on, man, really? Why is that guy ramming me? Un momento. Alright. Didn't I kill these things already? Thought I did. Oh well. More parts is always accepted. Arknights has taught me that having more HP is not the same as having better defense. Though in games like this, it very well could be. You can't always count on it being such. There better be a blueprint among these, one that I don't have. Darn. Waste of... well, not a total waste of time. I got parts, but... disappointing what results from my time and effort. How do I look on equipment gathering now? I can build the hero mech body now. Those are such cool mech boosters, but I'm not planning to use them. Still got a ways to go for these. Well, alright then. Time for some bounty hunting. Hopefully in some new biomes. Another Arctic Ocean? No, thank you. This one's gonna take me to a midnight planet, isn't it? It is indeed. Well, that's frickin' boring. So let's do those last. No joke, I found 2 different star systems earlier that both only had Arctic Ocean planets. One had 4 of them, I think the other one only had 1, maybe 2. It was super interesting. Alright, volcanic activity blights this planet, and the beam site is in an area of particular virulence. The temperature is far beyond normally survivable levels, and there is solarium here, which we can use to make even better gear. But because we have the EPP, we're fine. There's water here, excuse me? How is that water not evaporated? There's that kind of annoying music again. You tell me all of those are... Wow. Okay, hold on. I didn't want to get rid of anything. I guess I can get rid of these. And this. Smoke machine. Okay. Well, since that whole thing is full, let's go dump some of that before I continue. Goodness. I just realized I thought I bought a bunch of stuff here, and I may not have picked it up because it was full, and I didn't notice. Gosh dang it. I will put this in my safe. Where did I put my decorations? Yes. You get in there. I'll put those in there too. You can go there. As can you. I guess we'll fill both of them up. What'll happen if I bring out the smoke machine? Can't put it there, are you kidding me? I put it here? No, that would have been perfect though. Well, that's kind of neat. It's funny that it's not sinking at all. I don't want the brain in a jar. It's a shame I can't stack anything on the dashboard. Right? Can I? Nope. I think that'll do. Alright, now let's go back down and get back to exploring this new biome. Dang it. Alphard Expanse. Ooh, and here we have a golden base. Haven't seen one of these in a while. I wouldn't mind if I raid your place while you're over there pretending. You deserved better? No, you didn't. Almost. But then you turned to a life of crime, and that's when you stopped deserving better. Oh, I forgot I needed to be scanning for glitch stuff, and that those would probably count as glitch stuff. Oh, wait, I should probably go down and do some farming for Solarium, so I can get even better equipment. Oh shoot, and there's a glitch castle right here. Or settlement or whatever. Perfect! All I had to do was look a little to the left. Nope, this is straight up a castle. These guys are hostile. Well, that's only slightly helpful. New plan. Where'd it go? There it is. Wait. Oh, homing rocket. Bruh. Barely sharp enough to cut cheese! How curious indeed. Ah, yes, and I'll take that. The ins and outs of it! Oh, what a name. Glitch reproduction is managed by couples and seems to be one of the glitch's many programmed blind spots. It was some time before I was able to witness the process, as Glitch who would allow me to observe the procedure were few and far between. When I eventually did find a willing couple, what I saw was quite fascinating. Parts were procured from a certain shop, the couple picking items and features that felt right. These parts were then taken home, and over the course of several weeks, the new glitch was built. The process took place over multiple sessions and was always undertaken in private, but for my presence. Each time, once the work had started in earnest, both glitch went into a sort of trance, some level of their functioning entirely suspended. While in this state, they carried out feats of engineering I would usually deem far beyond them, these being enacted mechanically, efficiently, and completely silently. It was quite strange to watch. At the terminus of each session, the two glitch would suddenly and simultaneously become their usual selves. Interestingly, the few times I tried to discuss the process after the fact, neither would go beyond stating that they had a very nice time. That's always been one of the most fascinating books that you can find. We've already read that one. Ooh, I found an hourglass! Heck yeah, hourglasses are neat. Hourglasses are cool. Here we have a library, I suppose. Glitch doctors function something like mechanics, although they are unable to draw this comparison themselves. If you were to go to a skilled glitch surgeon and ask him to mend a damaged vehicle, he would look at you in complete perplexity, despite the fact that, unrecognizably to him, he would be entirely capable of doing so. Interestingly, some elements of their systems, computational aspects especially, are beyond their capabilities to fix, in the same way parts of our own complex biology defeat us. However, what I find most fascinating is that Glitch use bandages, salves, and tinctures in their medicine. This seems to be an innate part of their programming. Even self-aware Glitch hold by these practices. Most intriguingly of all, these treatments are effective. Glitch that don't use such items when needed become sickly and even die in the same cases when similarly afflicted biological beings would. It is a profound and inescapable placebo effect brought about by their programming. Already read that one. Hold on. Oh! Appears to be a kind of almanac. There are illustrations here of a lot of different people. I wonder how old some of these books are. A library sign! Can I take that? Sorry, horse. Nailed it. Filling up the tank. The Glitch do not eat. They eat... Oh, the Glitch do eat. They eat just as we do, though unsurprisingly their process of digestion differs greatly. When the Glitch eat, food is collected in the body and broken down by bacteria. As the food ferments, methane gas is released and collected. The methane is then burnt, and the heat created used to power a gas turbine. As such, each Glitch has his or her own internal combustion engine. Of course, not every scrap of food breaks down, but what's left makes a very fine compost. These leftovers are expelled from the body. Poison Rain and Slow Zone. No, but I'll sell it. What a strange bridge. I wonder if it's unfinished. Shouldn't have put your shield away, buddy. Not that it matters. I have interrupted a knight's dinner. What are you doing over here? Oh, I'll take that. That's cute. Sell that, sell that, sell... Actually, no, I'll keep those. I'll sell that. And I think I'll sell that. Let's see, I have 10 of these. Another thing I forgot to mention is I upgraded my module earlier. Why would the glitch paint this? That's a good question. Why would they paint that? That is very much not their style. That one has a crown. Can I have a crown? This one must be the king. Looks very cool for a glitch, too. Oh, I got the crown. It doesn't suit my look, but it's cool. Tesla's staff. Guided bolt and ball lightning. Is that a special kind of staff? Giant bell? I'll take that. I think that might be this everything in this castle. Then again, there's a lot out here that I don't think I've looked at yet. We are high up right now, by the way. You still there, Terry? You've been quiet this whole time. Terry said, yeah, still playing Pal World. Furnishings in here making that fight tricky. If I could stop ending up above my opponent, that'd be nice. Lots of globes for no apparent reason. Am I gonna get all the solarium I'll ever need just from this place? If you're wondering why these bridges are so split up, it's because of the fire that is constantly raining down upon them. Which only makes it weirder that the glitch would reside on hot planets, considering that their technology doesn't go beyond wood and stone, technically. But the light under these bridges is gorgeous. Look at this lighting effect. This is beautiful. Terry, look at this lighting. Look at how pretty this is. The lighting engine in this game is phenomenal. Hey. I'll take an Oculemon just for fun. I have 36 Solarium. Yeah, that's another thing. If you're on fire, you can step into some water and you'll be fine. I just realized I accidentally took my shield off these things. I guess we go down. Challenge door and a small Solarium vein. Cool. I can ignore everything else here, too. Alright, challenge door, what you got? I am getting quite tired. I had not planned on getting tired this early. Probably should be calling it at around midnight, though. No? Alright. Oh, I see. Oh, and those give me the jumping option mod thing. That's not a lot for a hidden chest. Done. Fire raid. The detraction zone. It's alright. Oh boy, I'm getting real tired now. Some kind of a mushroom biome thing we've got here, it seems. A second challenge door. Alright, before we do this, I'm gonna take a short break. Bathroom break, everybody. I need a different drink, and I need to get moving and or rest my eyes for a few minutes. Alright, I'm back. I forgot to hit pause on the recording, gosh dang it. Oh well. Let's hop into this challenge dimension. What have we here? Oh, is this a race or something? What are these? It is a race, it's a timer! Oh well. I'm good. Oh, that hurts me too. Shoot, I didn't even notice that. Gosh dang it. Well, that ruins that run. Oh well. Time to make some solarium stars. Solarium stars are extremely useful. They allow you to push the limits of your armor even further. But they could also allow me to push the limits of my weaponry. What do I need for this? Now I just need a battery. And I can get the flip/violium sword. So I'll just take that. Make this awesome thing. And now I have a cool new sword. Heck yeah! It's about time I got something new and fancy. How's this work? This huge Tesla coil of a staff. What? Oh! Oh! Oh, that's kind of sick! Yo, I might take that with me. That's kind of sick! I'll pop that up there. I keep forgetting to see how well this works. Oh well, now I can go build its upgraded version. I just realized I never got the special weapon from the Avian Temple. The Avian Temple can drop a special weapon that I seem to have missed. Well, let's toss these in my book chest. Oh yeah, gotta put the crown in here. Put this in there. Put this in there. Put this in there and this and that. Man, it's a Saturday night. Where is everyone? No, I don't want to sell those. What am I doing? I'm only selling that one thing. That's what it looks like when you don't think straight, folks. Chill out, kitty cat. Oof. I need a lot for these. Defend your vital organs while simultaneously looking big and tough. Your enemies will be so jealous. Let's see what the others look like. Battle the elements of a vast cosmos in this powerful solarium jacket. Well, I can make this one piece. So that'll have to do for now. Alright, next up, Lockheed. Not to be confused with Lockheed Martin. That ever awesome aerospace company. Aviation company? I don't know. I don't know what they're called. I just know there was Lockheed Martin and they make planes. It's a bird. It's a plane. No, it's Lockheed Martin. The beam site is situated in volcanic terrain and is exquisitely hot. Your interest in this place certainly displays your dauntless tenacity. Why, thank you. Let me eat a couple of french fries here. Whoops. Call me stupid. Because I am. And also tired. What is this? Ooh, it's a Zen garden. The Ghosts of Samurai. I smacked that ghost so hard he flew into the floor. Why would some Hilotl try to settle here, I wonder? The tea and the candle are still burning. Somebody here? This flip slash is tricky to use. Y'all see that? I just picked up Liu Kane's energy whip. This delicate model of a library even has little bookcases inside. I'm almost afraid to touch it in case it breaks. Whoop! I walked literally onto that. Getting just a little tired of being on fire. The heck was that noise? Oh, it's the fact that I'm standing in front of that thing. A ringing stone, pretty cool. I didn't remember that being a thing. That is really cool. And now the ringing is gone, but that is really neat. That's cool, actually. Not useful to me, but it's cool. Weird that there's just these two single solarium ores there. Terry says, sleep is finally calling my name, so I'm gonna call it for the night. You have a wonderful time. I'm gonna be doing that soon, too, to be honest. I'm just gonna finish finding what solarium I can here, and then I'm probably gonna call it. Have a good night, Terry. Thanks for joining me again. I hope you enjoyed. Terry says, you're welcome, and I did. Glad to hear it. It was gold. I couldn't tell if it was gold or solarium. I figured it was probably gold, though. Oh well. Ooh, now there's a good vein. You think I'll manage to get lucky and find a bunch of huge solarium veins at the bottom of an ocean somewhere soon? Be nice. I don't think I've ever heard this version of this song before. Let's go down here. Oh. Oh, come on, game. Why are you doing that to me again? Oh, there's more solarium up there, if I'm seeing that correctly. I am indeed. Awesome! I was just about to quit, too. And I believe that's the bottom, so let's get out of here. Let's see how much solarium I can make with what I've got. Ooh, I got quite a bit. Let's settle for 70. I try to keep some spare just in case I encounter a mission that asks for it. And that's the next thing I should do, is start hunting for my final 2 crewmen. And we'll finish our armor. Now, how does this work? Force cage and blade barrage. Okay. Interesting. I am really curious about this, so I'll try that out. I need a big battery. I guess I could have potentially just made it there. Nope, I couldn't. Never mind. Lunarang. Already got the Violium broadsword, so what am I missing? No, I'm not. I'm not missing anything. Cool. Let's try this. Oh! Oh, it's a laser pistol. Okay. That might be really useful. Compared to this thing. 2.5, 7.7, 3.9, but 5. Oh, it takes up. Heck yeah. That's fun to play with. Alright. I think I'm gonna call it here, everyone. I'm getting very tired. But next time next time we will be hunting more glitch clues, doing more bounty hunts, and yeah, I don't know what else. I guess trying to get more crewmen. But yeah, I hope you all enjoyed. Don't forget, my Discord and my YouTube are both in my Twitch profile. And yeah, I'll see you tomorrow or whenever I'm able to do this again. Hopefully tomorrow. Have a good night, everyone.